Welcome to your monthly focus for April 2020. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you so much for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly do send it right back to you. So, collectively, let's just look really fast before we get into your own personal reading of your sign. April is the fourth month, so it is the four energy. And 2020, we know, is the yearly energy of four as well. So we are being asked to look at, if we're looking at the four energy on its own, we're looking at stability, building structure, building balance, having a practicality about things, a realist approach, perhaps. If you go 4 plus 4, it's an 8, and it's about learning how to walk with a sense of integrity, that people trust you unconditionally, that it goes both ways, and learning how to bring this into relationships, one-on-ones, communities, families. If you look at the 4 and 4 together as the 44, and I don't really think it counts in numerology, but the 44 would bring in opportunity, absolutely, but we would be reevaluating a lot of things. So that is, in a nutshell, the numerology for April 2020. Until we I was going to say until we meet again, but we're going to meet again in about 2 seconds because here comes your video. Okay, welcome, Virgo. Let's get right to the cards, shall we? One tried to flip there. I better cut. So, what do we have? Look at this. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. It's a time of reevaluating for you. It's a time for you to say, okay, this is where I am. This is what I have. And I'm going forward now. So are we looking towards creating new routines for ourselves? Maybe something different with health, fitness, taking care of yourself. And usually I see this more of just being grateful for the here and now and asking for protection for the path forward. But I didn't see that at all when I held up the card. It's kind of like you're looking up for help, for answers, and it's there. The resources are there. So talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Ask them for the straight path of where you should put your focus, your energy, of what you want in your routines, your day-to-day experiences, and what you do not want. So that I got reevaluate right away for you here. So let's see what else comes. Look at this. Now, the undercurrent is, well, this could be new relationships, new beginnings, new starts. New seeds to be planted. You could be opening up to a whole new world of what you want to do, who you want to be, what you want to step into, what your reality is all about. This is reigniting relationships, taking it back to the very first moments when you first met. You couldn't wait to see each other, and you didn't want to leave each other. So there's a beauty, there's a lightness here to a sense of simplicity in the things that you truly value. So it's almost like you are, in some ways, looking at what you currently have in your life and what is really the things of value to you, and what things are you just holding on to. The Lovers. You could already be kind of walking into this month with this raw empowerment about you. This total belief in yourself, in your dreams and your desires. Reaching out in relationships. Strengthening bonds within relationships. Partnerships. Best friends. The Star. Yeah, it's about thinking outside the box in some way, and I kind of got that with the two of Cups. You really are reevaluating what you want to do, who you want to become, what you want to step into this month. This is making the impossible possible. You see how you can be your own unique creator of your tomorrow in a way that previously was hidden to you. It's like you get this aha moment, this epiphany, and maybe it all starts with the Knight of Wands here. The more we go into a meditation, prayer, inner thought, the more we tap into that knowledge, and the answers come, the answers flow. So you may have always had this idea of what you truly want to do. It was like this normal thing, but you wanted to put an extra layer on it to make it unique and your own and one of a kind. And you could never see how to do it before. And now, you may see the way. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is about carrying too much, being burdened. Okay, it's so much responsibility, so many obligations, so many things that you want to do, and they're weighing you down. This could be your thoughts, so keep them positive. Okay, throw away the dead wood. Stand up tall. How can you bring in more joy and happiness into your life? How can you raise those levels up? We have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, so by all means, and I mean the Star card is just a magnificent energy. So you have all this energy of creating love, creating connections, creating happiness, creating joy, but it's up to you to instigate it, to start it, to, it's being conscious of your subconscious. Don't let thoughts of not being good enough or smart enough or talented enough, and push them away. And see your talents, your abilities, and how you can, it's almost like there's this magical sense this month. So meditation, absolutely this month. So very, very important. Or prayer, or at least sitting in silence with your thoughts. Contemplating where you are now, where you want to go, what needs to change in order for that to happen. Maybe it's within your routine. Maybe it's your exercise program or your fitness program or how you eat. Self-care, very important here. Five of Wands. This is kind of like showing your best face. Don't downplay yourself. Don't be so humble. To stand with a knowledge that you are great, that you are wonderful. And at some point during this month, you will probably be asked, if not more than once, to bring who you are to the table, to shine with brightness, to show what you have to give. And that can be within the community, within the family. That could be at work. And really stepping up to the plate in some way. Brainstorming, if you can connect in any way with somebody, Skype, FaceTime, whatever you can do, and just brainstorm with each other, just play ideas off of each other. There's a lot of connection here between the Two of Cups and the Lovers, which tells me that if you're going forward in a path of creating abundance or finance in your life, you're going to need somebody else on the team. That even more than one, absolutely. We have a group here. So the bigger the connection, the bigger the amount of people you can bring in, the better. And I know we are all self-isolating, so figure out how to FaceTime or Skype or group Skype. I'm sure there's a way, and get together and just start knocking some ideas off the wall with each other, and you will shine. There will be something about you that it wouldn't happen without you, kind of thing. We have the Hermit. So the Hermit in love and relationships. Where are you within your love and relationships? Where do you want to go? And how do you plan on getting there? So what relationships do you want to strengthen? And how do you want to strengthen them? How do you want to bring in so that the relationships, it's a two-way street. You support each other, you trust each other. There's a connection, there's a oneness. And how do you want to grow that? Or is there a relationship that's a little troubled right now? Do you want to mend it? What steps are you going to take to do that? Look at your relationships this month and how to grow them. How to give your relationships a stability all on their own, a balance all of their own. We have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a little bit about balance here, all right? This is a little bit about the give and take. This says that if they're not putting the energy into it, then definitely please do not put the energy into it for them. To turn it towards yourself and what comes to you. And yes, what you can give, give. But don't give at a cost of yourself. Now this could also be, because of where it is, of any kind of prayer or sending out healing energy. That there's all kinds of groups right now doing this at 3 o'clock on Friday. We're going to all get online and we're all going to do this, or we're all just going to do it privately in our own homes. But it's the connection of all that energy, of all that healing energy going out at the same time, giving it a strength, giving it a tidal wave effect. So it's what you can give out to the world, and maybe you can do something that nobody else can. Maybe you can put something in place for the seniors in your neighborhood to be safe and to be able to ask for help if needed. In some way you give of yourself, but it's a beautiful gesture. It will reward you 10 times over, and that is not the reason you would do it. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. You want to feel good this month? Then start looking at who you are, what you're capable of, your talents, your abilities. Start taking stock in just how incredible you truly are. Realize that for yourself. And then, what are you going to do with that knowledge? How are you going to raise the bar on who you are, where you're going, what you stand for, your truth, your success, your abundance, your balance going forward? Here we are looking at our pentacles that we have made, and we are admiring them, and we know that we can do so much better. So maybe we never had the time or the energy or the resources before to put it towards ourselves and take a risk on us, me, you. Embrace your talents, your abilities. Really, it all starts with meditation and prayer this month, and it's about the connection of you with the collective, whether it's at work, community, home. And you're raising the bar on yourself. You're seeing how incredible you are this month. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.